welcome to another Polish Pal video. Today we'll be looking at and playing what is known as 55 Days at Peking. This is made by Melch History, which is very known for this game. However, it is now majorly dead by the majority of the players. No one really plays anymore. However, this game is 100% fun if there's a lot of players, or at least some type of players in there, because if there's not, well, you're going to lose, and yeah, that's pretty boring. So this is called 55 Days at Peking. 55 Days at Peking is a game where you and survivors are trying to survive the massacre during 55 Days at Peking. Now, for a bit of context, 55 Days at Peking took place in the 1900s. See, 55 Days at Peking was where over 12 nations such as United States, UK, France, and Japan, Russia, were all part of it, including others, were trying to survive against waves of Chinese soldiers or civilians or mercenaries. I don't know what you call them. They were known as the Boxers by most, and these Boxers are trying to stop China from modernizing. However, in this game, this is a remake of some of part of the battles. There's also a movie based on 55 Days at Peking, and 55 Days at Peking is very fun if you're into it and into like shooters. Then this game is good for you. However, I don't recommend if you don't like war games or into other games, because this game completely destroys that. As you can see right now, there are a couple types of nations and you can choose from this game, such as the 5 and others as well. So this is a very bloody war, and by most historians, this is during the Opium War. Opium is when they're trying to take opium into China, but it doesn't work very well. However, 55 Days at Peking takes place during the end of the Opium War. And it's all about how the legations, which are places where diplomats talk, are getting attacked by a group of angry Chinese known as the Boxers. And right now, as you can see, you play as the guards to protect the legations. Now, in today's world, there are no legations. And you can only they're rarely seen throughout the world. Now they're more like in like skyscrapers, and there's really no one really important to meet you anyways. However, they're just diplomats. That's all you need to know about them. There are a couple different maps for each one. One is a castle, the other one's outside in a courtyard, the other one's near some buildings, and the other one you're protecting a gate. Those are the different maps that I know of as of right now. There's also a lot of game passes, which makes it a bit boring if you know what I mean. The game passes are 100% okay if you're into game passes. The game passes, in my opinion, are okay if you're like a game pass like holder and you want to just buy game passes and you have that type of money. In my opinion, they aren't great, and hearing reviews about this, it is okay. So as of right now, 55 Days at Peking is a fun game. The game is revolved around shooters, like I said, and the game is 100% fun, like I said. Now, the lore on this is all about real life, so there is no lore except for the fact that if you want to learn that yourself, well, that's what I'm here to talk about. The game and, of course, itself, the history behind it. As of the history right now, this takes place during the 1900s. And what happened is that there's 200 soldiers there from each of the 12 countries, including of the 5 top, and then you have Spain, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Austria, Hungary, which that should be 10 now, Italy, and I can't remember the others but yeah, those are some of them. All these guys are trying to survive this a little invasion by the Chinese, and there's actually lots of them. As we know, the Chinese have the biggest population today and had the biggest population back in the day. Even though the British, you can say, had more, India wasn't fully at 1 billion yet, and yeah, the only reason why was because, I don't know, growth population. Now, this is all about the inside of the castle, but there's more to the outside of the castle or the fortress. See, Peking was in modern-day Beijing, near it at least. See, the Chinese didn't want to modernize, and when they did, well, the king/emperor went missing, and yeah, that's pretty bad. Then some empress took over and decided to not modernize. Of course, this is bad due to one fact. You can't use swords against rifles, as we all know it. And there were Gatling guns, which are the very first ever machine guns to ever exist. However, it is very known that the Gatling gun was a bit bad sometimes. They also believe, the Chinese believed that they were immortal to any physical harm. That means like bullets, swords, and practically bricks and everything. But, of course, that was false by all means. And, yeah, if they did get hurt, they're known as a fake boxer. As they begin to attack the legations, the Allies quickly realize this and quickly get prepared for war. However, on June 2nd, the telegraph line cut. By most people, you might be thinking, well, what's a telegram? That's like an old phone. If you think about the old phone, it's not that phone. It's literally like a typewriter, but you use that to do telegram things. I don't know what telegrams really are, but it kind of go like this. Yeah, that's what they sound like. And you decrypt those into words, and then you understand what you're trying to say. This had been around since the Civil War, and the first phones were also being made during this time, but those were in Europe, not here, in Asia. As of if right now, the world has modernized, and this is just like 100 years back, so you can't really expect to be a lot of great things. The Wild West was also ending around this time, so yeah, there we go. So everyone was shocked, including the president, which was Teddy Roosevelt, right now, if you live in America. For England, I think it's your king. I forgot his name, but yeah, he lived during that time. And for the French, I don't know who you had, so sorry guys, if you're one of those. So right now, we see that this is a very fun game, like I said, and it's a cool history to learn. However, I am not that good on this history, and if you want to learn some more history on this, please comment down below, and I will be maybe doing a 55 Days of Peking video. However, this is just a game review. Now, for its inspiration, most likely its inspiration was the movie 55 Days of Peking and the history. However, you can also say some other games, such as at this time, Blood and Iron could be used a bit, as you can see. However, Blood and Iron was a PvP game, so you can kind of say it was not. However, it really does have no inspiration, unless you're talking about D-Day and all those other games, which I guess you could say you can choose those as inspiration. However, these are bots, and these are like early bots, so they kind of suck, if you know what I mean. This, I don't remember when this was created, but if you know when it's created, comment down below, and maybe we'll check it out. So, yeah, if you're into this game, go ahead and play it. It is fun, but however, it does get boring when there is no one around. As if right now, during the recording and the session, I realized I got pretty lucky with my my games spawn and my timing, because there's actually players here, and also my recorder works. So, yeah, my recorder doesn't usually work a lot. So, you guys got lucky. I got a 12-minute video. Yeah, probably this never will happen in a long while. But, yeah, there you go, guys. You guys wanted a long video. Here's a long video. So, context. Yes. This is, in my opinion, worse than Guts and Black Powder. But you can say this gives some inspiration for Guts and Black Powder. because you can see it does have bots, and this is like one of the most first games that use bots in war games, which in my opinion makes kind of a sense. You usually only use bots for like other things and like talking to them and not really using them to play. So you can kind of see these are one of the first games to use it. Guts of Black Powder took some inspiration from it for the bots. However, they wouldn't use like the guns and stuff to do it being zombies. My thoughts, this game is amazing. Like, absolutely a go game. Like, I love this game a lot, and I would hop on, and maybe tell some friends to join. So yeah, this game, in my opinion, is okay. It is fun. It is cool. It's a nice game. Yeah. Now, I would say that's all I have to say, but in reality, no. There's also another thing I need to say. If you guys are into more of these videos, then go ahead, like and subscribe. And I may post more often, but as of right now, oh my goodness, the posting is horrible. Sorry, guys. I made no videos yesterday, and right now, I was working on this video today. So please enjoy the video, and yeah. You gone? No, of course you're not. I was joking with you. The video continues to go on. Now, there are a couple other mechanics which were used in more war games. As of right now, though, this game is way too hard. And the editor, Melch's History, has completely given up on this game and now wanting to go with other games that he has chosen. And yeah, you can also customize your character and do all types of cool things. And this is Polish Pal here to tell you all about Melch's History. I hope you guys would like and enjoy this video. And yeah, the video was fun for me. And it should be fun for you too. I'm sorry if the audio is bad. I bet it's 100% bad. But please enjoy. And there should be some other clips. So enjoy the rest of the vid. What? How much? I don't think my script isn't this long, guys. How long is this video gonna last? Well, I guess I'll talk to other contacts. Oh, he's coming to the end now. Oh, shoot. All right, bye!